Welcome to the channel. Today, our subject of discussion is calibration of Harley Davidson motorcycle digital speedometer. Harley Davidson motorcycles like Street Glide, Road King Sportster S, or Softail series use digital or hybrid, that is, analog plus digital speedometers that derive speed data from electronic sensors and process it through the ECU, that is, Engine Control Unit. Digital speedometer calibration checklist and error log. As far as applicable models are concerned, most modern Harley Davidson, for example, Street Glide, Fat Bob, and Sposter S, etc. Speedometer type, digital or digital analog combo. Speed source, electronic sensor, for example, vehicle speed sensor or ABS sensor. Here is the calibration checklist. Before starting calibration, the checklist items are number one, GPS speed test app installed or not installed. That is, use a GPS speedometer app or standalone GPS device to check accuracy. Check mark if it has been done or not. Number two, tire size verified or not. That is, ensure you are using stock size tire or input corrected sizes in ECU if changed. Number three, tire pressure checklist. Correct tire pressure ensures accurate rolling radius. Number four, speed sensor health check. Inspect vehicle speed sensor, that is VSS, or ABS speed sensor if applicable. If the checklist item is ride test conducted, perform test ride. I repeat, test ride at multiple speeds to compare digital speed versus GPS. Error analyze, that is log and compute percent errors at different speeds. Calibration tool is connected or not. Use calibration devices such as Screamin' Eagle Pro Tuner or aftermarket like Thunder Max if correction is needed. Speed correction applied or not. Applied offset or pulse per mile correction using calibration tool. There is speedometer error log sheet. When all the activities as mentioned before are done, then we enter the data in this log sheet, including the columns. Best speedometer reading, that is kilometer per hour or miles per hour. GPS actual speed, reference plus minus, percent error, and then some description like road type, weather, etc. Using this formula, that is percent error formula equal to error percentage is equal to speedometer minus GPS divided by GPS speed and multiplied by 100. The calibration options are number one, option is GPS comparison. Is it applicable? Yes. The tools are GPS device or its app. Number two, radar gun test. That is, radar or leader gun. Number three, dynamometer testing. That is, chassis dynamometer. Number three, ECU reprogramming. That is, Steminin, Eagle tuner, or power division, or power vision, etc. Number four, speedometer calibrator module. For example, Thunderbox, Photo Digital, or Speedo Healer. Finally, wheel circumference input. Configure via ECU or a calibrator module. Coming to how digital calibration works on Harley Davidson. Modern Harley allows software level adjustment using diagnostic tools or aftermarket tuners. You can use, you can set pulses per mile or wheel revolutions per mile. Enter tire diameter or final drive ratio. Apply a correction factor, for example, minus 3% if speedometer overheats. Common tools. Number one, Straumann Eagle Pro Tuner, factory authorized calibration. Number two, Dynojet Power Vision. It is ECU, reflash, and data logging. Number three, Thunderbox, auto tuning plus speed correction. Number four, Speedo Healer, oblique Dakota Digital. It is plug and play calibrator module. Notes related to notes are even with stock setting, some Harleys overheat by 3 to 7% from factory. Changing tire size, final drive gear or pulleys will affect reading. Always retest after calibration using GPS or dynamometer. Here is filled out examples of the Harley Davidson digital speedometer calibration checklist and error log, assuming a common scenario. You are testing a 2023 Harley Davidson Street Glide Special using GPS to verify speedometer accuracy and plan to calibrate using Power Vision or Speedo Healer. Filled out speedometer checklist, model 2023 Harley Davidson Street Glide Special, speedometer type digital with analog needle plus LCD display, calibration status adjustment needed approximately 5% overheat. Task description and then checked or not. As discussed before, GPS speed test app installed. Yes, it is installed. Tire size verified. Front 130 by 6319. Rear 180 by 55 18. OEM sizes. Yes, it is confirmed. Tire pressure check verified. 36 psi front and 40 psi rear. Speed sensor health check no fault codes, or VSS via Power Vision, clean and functional. Yes, it is found to be correct. Right test conducted, test done on smooth state highway section. Error analyzed, yes, speedometer showed consistent 5 to 6% overread across speed range. It is checked. Calibration tool connected, connected power vision DCI via diagnostic ports. Speed correction applied, yes, entered -5% correction factor, flash completed successfully. Coming to speedometer error log failed example. Columns are test speedometer reading kilometer per hour, GPS actual speed recorded as kilometer per hour, difference between these two, error percentage, and special note. The first is 50 kilometer per hour. The actual GPS reading was 47.5. It showed, speedometer showed plus 2.5 overreading, that is 5.26%. And it was done in light traffic and on the flat road. 70 kilometer, GPS 66.5 kilometer per hour. Error was plus 3.5, that is 5.26%. The test was conducted on smooth highway stretch. The speed by speedometer 90 kilometer per hour, whereas actual GPS speed is 85.5. Difference is plus 4.5. That is the error percentage is 5.6%. The test was conducted with slight tail, having slight tailwind. 110 kilometer per hour. The GPS showed 104.5 kilometer per hour. That is, error was, difference was plus 5.5. The error was 5.62%. The cruising was on a minimal incline. Then, the test was conducted at 130 kilometer per hour speedometer reading. GPS showed 123.5, that is overreading by 6.5, and the error was 5.26%. The test was conducted on open road and under stable conditions. Calibration summary. Average error is about equal to about 5.2% overread. Corruption applied -5% via power vision flash tuner. Next step, retest with GPS after ECU flash to confirm calibration holds at multiple speeds. Now, coming to the tools used for speedometer calibration. First kind of tool is Garmin Eagle to Eagle Pro Tuner Harley Davidson. What it is? A performance tuning device designed specifically for Harley Davidson motorcycle, originally produced by Harley Davidson Eagle Division. Garmin Eagle Division. What it does? Programs like ECM ECU adjust fuel maps, ignition timing, and revolution limits. Includes speedometer calibration parameters, corrects for tire size changes, final drive ratio change, sprocket, belt, pulleys, etc. Why use for speedometer calibration? Because Harley uses digital speed signals through ECU. Any change in these circumstances required ECU reprogramming. The Stamen Eagle tuner writes new calibration values into the ECM. The other tool is DynoJet Power Vision. What it is? A universal ECU flash tuner or motorcycle like Harley, Indian, Yamaha, KTM, etc. What it does, reads and writes ECU maps, records real-time riding logs, including speed, RPM, throttle position, allows speedometer recalibration through tire size entry, gear ratio entry, pulse per mile, pulses per mile calculation. I use for speedometer calibration. Our vision directly accesses the digital speedometer parameters and can recode the speed signal scaling. Often preferred in professional workshop because it provides real-time display. It can correct the speed signal precisely in 0.1% increments. Third tool is under Max. What it is? Standalone replacement ECU, not just a tuning device. Very popular for Harley Davidson EFI system. It replaces the bike stock ECU, includes auto tune using wideband O2 sensor, allows full control over speedometer calibration, wheel speed scaling, gear ratio tables, pulses per wheel revolution. Why use for speedometer calibration? Because Thundermax completely bypasses the factory ECU. It gives total control over speed signal processing, making it ideal when installing oversized wheels, changing final drive ratio, performing endurance tests where accurate logging is needed. It is considered one of the most accurate calibration systems. The optional tool is Speedo Healer. These are inline signal correction devices. Speedo Healer, for example, a small electronic module placed between speed sensor and the ECU oblique speedometer. It adjusts the pulse frequency from the speed sensor, can increase or decrease the speed signal by minus 99% to plus 999%. Works with both ABS and ABS, non-ABS system. Provide faster correction without ECU flashing. It is used because it is perfect for mechanical or electronic speed sensor when changing sprockets, changing the tire sizes. Speedometer is analog or standalone. It corrects the signal at the source before the speedometer receives it. And the fifth one, the last one, Dakota Digital. The digital electronic calibration box for cars, trucks, and custom builds. It converts and corrects speed signal. It can handle multiple input types, Hall, inductive, mechanical pulses, sports calibration in pulses per mile, ratio adjustment, tire diameter input. It is used because it is used in custom dashboards, aftermarket gauge installation, old vehicles upgraded to electronic speedometer. It ensures the displayed speed matches actual vehicle speed. Simplified comparison. of all the five, the tool test trace, the type. The first one is ECU flash tool. Second is ECU flash and data logger. Thundermax is replacement ECU. Speedo Healer is inline correction box. And Dakota Digital is universal correction module. The tools are best for number one for Harley Davidson, number two for multi-brand motorcycle, number three for Harley plus custom bikes, Speedo Healer for motorcycle, and Dakota Digital for car, trucks, and custom builds. Calibration method. First one follows ECU speed scaler programming. Second, NanoJet Power Vision, digital speed scaling and logging. Thundermax uses full control, ECU control, and pulse recalibration. Speedometer, Speedo Healer, it adjusts sensor pulses directly. Quota Digital, it is digital pulse conversion and correction. With this, we conclude our today's discussion on the subject of calibration of speedometer of Harley Davidson motorcycles. Thank you and thank you very much.